Student Motorsport enters its 5th season, Paddock Speedshop, supported by Nankang tyres, are making their debut. And they'll be racing their Generation 1 Citroen C1, driven by rookie driver Aby Bennett.
So I'm Aby Bennett. I'm working with Paddock Speedshop, Student Motorsport, Nankang, Sustain and Motul and Boxer this year as their driver.
So I'm Lucy. I am here this weekend to guide Aby as a bit of a driver coach, as it were, through her first season of circuit racing. We did this particular series 2 years ago with Harvey to get him his 6 ticks on his licence in order to race at Silverstone Festival, and it was the biggest learning curve any of us ever had, and we learned loads. We made lots of mistakes, learned from lots of mistakes, and it was really quite interesting to see how circuit racing works and all the way that everybody mucks in, and just the way that it works compared to my experience of motorsport, which was just rally marshalling. I'd never been to anything like this. But my role is to just guide Aby through the way I did Harvey, make sure that she's happy, comfortable. Any questions that she's got, I'll ask them to the appropriate people so she can focus on driving. I was given the opportunity to drive this car in this series, but I chose not to for many reasons. And then when I found out that Aby was interested in having a go, that was really quite exciting for me, really, because she's already got race experience, but in a completely different scenario. And I've just been watching some of the footage of her doing her grassing this morning, and the girl's fearless. But in this, she's in completely foreign ground, and it's really quite interesting. And I'm going to quite enjoy watching her progress. The way I did with Harvey, obviously Harvey was quite natural on the circuit because he did a lot of sim racing and stuff, but for Aby this is completely new. So I'm going to really enjoy helping her build her confidence and get her to the end of the season, and I know she's going to be happy with what she's done, and hopefully she'll have moved up a little bit.
The team's objective is to promote the classic automotive industry to the next generation of motorsport professionals by providing Birmingham and the surrounding area based students with trackside experience.
I was pleasantly surprised at the driving standard. There was nobody in the gravel pit after that first turn, so I was pleasantly surprised. There's a humongous group of students that have been useful having spare tools and stuff that we haven't got with us, and it's a really good opportunity to just kind of put out what we're trying to do, which is to do what we're doing for Aby and bring younger people into an industry that they think is untouchable, and it's not, as obviously Student Motorsport proves, and it's just getting all of us together to as many of us as possible to show that it's doable. That's why we're all here.
Since its inception, Paddock Speedshop has been working on a documentary on the life in the classic automotive industry, and hopes this will help promote the work they are doing. For driver Aby Bennett, she joined the team for her first season in circuit racing, having started her motorsport career in Autograss, racing ovals on a grass track. Ahead of her debut season, she's been preparing for a new challenge, which will see her not only transfer her previous skills, but learn new ones.
So we did do a track day at Castle Coombe at the start of the year, but unfortunately we had an engine problem, so that kind of ended play with that. I race Autograss as well, so we're doing a bit of both this year. Been in the gym a lot because I don't know what to expect, so I didn't know how the car was going to handle. But yeah, we've been looking at the circuits, we're looking at where we're going, and obviously being here today, it's a massive learning curve. So yeah, looking forward to it. So we got approached by Craig with some work we were doing for Leverack, one of our other businesses. I sort of got a bit nosy and had a look at the car while it was there. So I fancy a bit of a go at this, and Craig was just like, we've got an opening if you want it, and it was just one of those opportunities we couldn't say no to. Autograss is obviously where all my heart will always be. My dad builds them for many years. I've raced for 11 years now in the grassing, but it's a nice change. I've always wanted to have a go at circuit racing just because look at the level of cars here, but yeah, it's a nice change. It's definitely going to be something I'm looking forward to getting my teeth into. Obviously your reaction time is very similar. I was hoping it was going to be a little bit slicky today, because that would have been where I'd benefit from it being on the mud. But your smoothness and your track lines and making sure you're carrying your speed and stuff like that is really important in the grass, and you don't want to scrub your speed off. Same in this, obviously if you scrub your speed off you're going to lose position. So
We spoke to her during her first circuit race weekend at Brands Hatch to see how she was feeling.
it was a massive learning curve. I think I've never raced with so many cars around me to start with, and they are all such top drivers, top level cars. It was really interesting. I've never been to the circuit, so it was definitely a learning curve, and your gear changes. I'm used to a sequential box, so having a H pattern is different in itself, but it was good. It was really good fun. I'm looking forward to getting out there in a few minutes.
Looking ahead to the rest of the season, Aby and the team can't wait to get stuck into the competitive field on the grid of the BRSCC's Nankang Tyre City Car Cup Championship.
I'm looking forward to getting stuck in and just proving that I'm here to play and I'm here to mean business, not just trudle around the back as a novice.